Today we cover a strategy real quick here on the channel that this strategy is actually really good inside of Toten, right? Anybody can do this, whether you're good, bad, suck, it does not matter. You can do this strategy with ease. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Alright, so we are in game right now. I just went ahead and got the melee wonder weapon. I think that's going to be the best option for this strategy. One of the reasons is well, it's awesome. It's really good, but you don't really have to go through the process of getting rarity. You know, you don't have to go back to the arsenal machine. You can kind of just sit in this strategy and just kill zombies and just go through the rounds. Kind of do what you want to do with the strategy, right? So, that being said, we just picked up melee macchiato. We're going to go pack-a-punch this. We do have enough to get to double pack, which is going to be extremely nice. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. We can pack one it, and then we can go ahead and pack two it. Nice. Okay. We're then getting a ton of gobblegums today. It's actually been kind of crazy to think about. Like a lot more than usual. We might as well just kill all the zombies here right now before we head over there, just so we don't have to respawn them all and do all that. We can kind of just get rid of this round. We're only on round 16 right now. But, yeah, I would recommend getting this. Now, obviously, you can use the 1911s for this strategy, but if you're really trying to go for easiness and just kind of less of a hassle, I would recommend just doing the melee wonder weapon. So, for the strategy, it's really simple, and it's really well. We're just going to head over to this church, I believe that is. We're not going to open it. Don't open it up. And we're just going to head to this backside, and we're just going to chill right up here. So, what you can do, you can kind of sit at a bit of an angle and just swing your melee wonder weapon, and it works really well. Now obviously you're going to want to get a 3-plate and stuff so you don't take as much damage from the zombies or the special zombie. Most of the zombies you're pretty much going to kill right away. Now you can go ahead and throw down a toxic growth, just things like that. Obviously when you get to the higher rounds, when you get to 50 plus, you guys know how this works and how it falls off. I'm sure mostly everybody watching this video has actually used this wonder weapon, so it's not something new. It's not something that you guys haven't seen before, so you kind of know how you like to do it when it starts falling off. Me, I just throw toxic growth down and it works quite well. Now this strategy is a strategy that you can almost just put one hand on the controller and kill zombies. You don't really need to worry too much about running around. Obviously you don't need to worry too much about the zombies sneaking past you. Obviously you kind of want to find that right neutral spot for yourself, and then you will be good to go. It is rather simple. Now again, you can use the 1911s, you can use whatever gun you want, but it's going to make it a little bit more challenging for you. So again, if you're trying to just go for easiness, if you're trying to just get this XP quick, get these gobblegums quick and get out, then it would possibly be a bright idea to just get the melee wonder weapon. It only takes like 10-ish minutes to get it. It isn't that hard. I can guarantee you that. It's relatively easy, for sure. But that being said, you guys are watching kind of gameplay of the strategy right now. Now again, the star wonder weapon does fall off. I mean, it does become a 2-hit at a certain point in the game. And in that point in the game, you're going to want to go ahead and use your toxic growth. You're not really going to want to have to sit here. You're going to be like, SPAZO, how in the hell do we use our toxic growth? Where do we put it? I like to kind of put it at an angle. Kind of like that right there. And you want to stand behind it. You don't want to be on the side of it. No. And that's whenever the rounds get too crazy and you need help a little bit with killing them. And this will benefit you all the way to 50 plus. You know, it might get a little bit harder, you know, after round 55. But easily, I've done it plenty of times where you can just sit here with this. Obviously, you want to get triple pack, you want to get a 3-plate. But it's one of the easiest things you can do inside of this game right now. It's one of the easiest strategies. My apologies for not really being so energetic in this video. I'm sick, man. I don't know. I've started feeling sick today, so it's kind of a little rough recording this video. So I don't really know how long it's gonna be, but I did want to show you guys this strategy because I have been running it pretty much all day. I go from, say, a regular game, I'll go to like 45, 50-ish, and then I'll just restart. And it's pretty easy. You can get to the 50s pretty fast with this strategy. We can obviously go triple pack this real quick. That will definitely be super helpful for us. So we can head on over here. But yeah, in the strategy, you can just sit there and hold down or just keep swinging your melee weapon, and you'll be perfectly fine. You won't really have an opportunity to die. There we go. I was worried for a second that maybe we couldn't jump up right there. No, there's a few spots in the map that you can actually do this. This isn't just the only one. We covered one right kind of when the map first came out. But I definitely do think this strategy is really, really good because there are a lot of spawns right here. I mean, all the spawns are kind of in this courtyard area. So you kind of can get through these rounds pretty quick, especially if you're consistently meleeing them and killing them. It doesn't take long at all. Now, my next purchase in this game, say, would be to get a 3-plate, and then obviously our perks. I think the armor is most important. The only perks you really need to kind of get the ball rolling is obviously going to be Juggernog and Melee Macchiato. Now, with Melee Macchiato, I run Espresso. You need Espresso with this thing. You know, obviously you can run the one where it regens your health, but personally, having Quick Revive, how good this Wonder Weapon is, you don't need it. You don't. So I would recommend to just use Espresso. It'd just make your life a little bit easier. But that's really the strategy, man. It doesn't require an expert. It is pretty darn simple to farm this and go through these rounds. It isn't bad whatsoever. Again, I don't want to make this video too long. One, because it doesn't need to be, and two, I am sick. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else we should kind of talk about with this strategy. But again, it can definitely be very quick. And I mean, even at the beginning of your round, say if you're on a high round and you're kind of struggling a little bit, you can always just boom, pop this trap and then head back to your strat. You know, that does work, right? Say like we pop this just like that and then we head back over here. It's not going to kill them all. You're still going to have to swing your melee weapon, but it's going to kill a lot of them for you. And it can help you get through the rounds even faster, which is super beneficial. And obviously the trap doesn't fall off. So you're going to be able to use that trap and get kills with that trap till around 999. So, yeah. It's definitely something you should look into a little bit and maybe try out yourselves. There we go. Pick up all this extra salvage laying on the ground. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And our toxic growth is gone, but of course we don't really need it right now. I would advise not to use it until you absolutely need it because, again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, the more you use your field upgrade, the longer each charge will take. So try to conserve it a little bit. We need to get an armor vest. We definitely don't want to down because I don't even have armor equipped right now. So we definitely want to be super careful here because we very much can without even having a single armor plate thrown on. That is a quick way to death. But yeah, I mean, you guys kind of see how it goes. It's pretty quick. It really is. At 14 minutes, I was done getting the Wonder Weapon. You know, so we went for 8 minutes. We're on round 26. Not bad. You know, it is pretty easy, especially whenever you get the toxic growth. And then obviously having the trap you can use definitely is a good strategy for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We are so close to 121,000 subscribers. I mean, we are genuinely super close. It's crazy. But yeah, leave a like on this video if this did help you guys out, or if you guys are going to check this out inside of your guys' game. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. There is a full power, and then obviously we have this trap ready for this coming round. And just bam, activate that, and just right back up on top of the stairs. Simple. Really, really simple. You don't need to be a wizard. You don't need to be a pro. You don't even need to be good at zombies to do this strategy. It doesn't require that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I think that's all I have the energy for. That's why we kind of didn't start this game like usual, where we start on round 1. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.